Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And iPhones have officially been revealed. The Apple event ended not too long ago, and now the carriers are dropping their deals. And T-Mobile has their press release, so I wanted to talk about that in this video briefly to show, right? We talked about it yesterday, T-Mobile remaining competitive. Well, these deals are not as competitive as T-Mobile once was. And I'll point that out very quickly. So to get the most, right, the $1,000 off, you have to be on the Go 5G Next or Go 5G Business Next. That is T-Mobile's most expensive, highest end plan. So I wanted to get that out the way right away. If you are on the Go 5G Plus or Go 5G Business Plus, which at one point in time was T-Mobile's most top tier premium plan you could get, now only gets you $830 off any iPhone 16 model. So you see, yeah, you can get more, but you have to pay more. So they're trying to squeeze every bit of dollar out of you that they can. So I don't know with this strategy, I don't know how successful they will be in upselling the customer. That's what they're looking for. They're looking to upsell, right? If the customer upgrades, whether they upgrade or not, that's up to the customer, and that will happen regardless. From T-Mobile's perspective, they're looking to upsell. That's why they have the pricing structured the way they do. They want the customer to pay more so they can, like I said, they're working on fixing their margins. So they are able to spend a higher CapEx at a later time. So they are at one point able to build their own fiber. That's what they're working on. But they have to gradually work through that. And that's going to take years, I feel, at that price point. And I don't even know if I'm not even confident if they gain any traction or real penetration on this Go 5G Next. I don't even think they can. I'll be very honest. I don't even know if they can get to 5% of the base choosing this plan. And if they get to 5%, how much of an impact will that really have on ARPU and the balance sheet? Probably slim to none. So that's just where we stand today. You know, it's just I think the plan's too expensive. Yes, you get the top plans and certain perks that you don't get on the Go 5G Plus, but I mean, so be it. A lot of customers are going to be upset that they can't get the $1,000 off because they're not on that specific plan. I'm already seeing comments all over the place discussing that. So now that the iPhones are out, right, Apple Intelligence is going to pick up steam, right? We're gonna have to go through a few cycles of iPhone upgrades to really have Apple Intelligence amongst the base, right? Right now, people that are on the 14s, the 13s, the 12s, the 11s, they're not going to have access to Apple Intelligence. It's only going to be the 15s Pros, I believe, and the new the entire 16 lineup that can even make use of Apple Intelligence. So from a networking perspective, T-Mobile should be able to handle at least that traffic. It's not going to be like, 80% of the customer base is going to have access to Apple Intelligence, right? That's not going to be the case, right? I would say that would be more of interest for AT&T to look at because they have higher Apple share in the market when it comes to cell phones. So AT&T will probably have to get all of their ducks in a row when it comes to Apple Intelligence because they will probably have the highest usage of it on the networks, in my opinion, right? T-Mobile should be able to handle the next iteration of Apple Intelligence just fine. And as more volume of iPhone traffic has Apple Intelligence, runs on T-Mobile's network, it should be able to handle it, right? But who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to test it out when I get the 16 Pro Max, and we'll see. Well, I guess we got to wait till October until they release 18.1 officially, iOS 18.1. But I'm going to test it out and see if it works as fluent, as flawlessly as one would anticipate. I mean, it's still going to require a data connection. It's still going to require low latency. for it to kick in as quickly as it can. And between the three mobile network operators, you know, I would say Verizon could probably handle it the quickest and the best. We're seeing that today. Download testing, everything else, Verizon with the Intelligent Edge network, they can just complete it the quickest, right? Capacity is at the forefront. That's what you're seeing on the phone. You're seeing 5, 6, 700 megabits per second. But what happens on the back end, right? The data centers, the backhaul, the core, everything, that's stuff that you don't see. And that's why when you do the testing, you're like, wait a minute, this is a fast connection, but you know, this connection is faster, speaking of T-Mobile, but yet with the slower connection, they were able to finish the downlink faster on Verizon, right? So that's just something that the competitive intelligence edge network is showing. And when Verizon put that in place, they pretty much predicted in the future that we would get these types of AI, this type of AI software, and it's here today. And Apple has a very big share of the market overall in the United States. And people, I feel, are going to make use of that. So we'll see how T-Mobile handles this. But again, the deal's not as aggressive as they once were, and now everyone has to kind of pick and choose where they fall in, right? If you want the $1,000, you have to be on the Go 5G Next. If you're okay with the 830 and you pay the rest to get to $1,000 off out of pocket, right? T-Mobile spots you 830, you pay the rest to get to 1,000. Then, you know, the Go 5G Plus might be the plan for you. Also, to throw in, for a limited time, customers also get $200 back to spend at T-Mobile for every new line they switch to Go 5G Next or Go 5G Plus, up to 4 lines from eligible carriers. So they're going to keep that for a limited time. They're spending a little bit of money. Maybe there's some switching that might happen that they want to be a part of. And with this deal, some people might switch and take the $200 per line, up to 4 lines. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Follow my social media outlets. This is Tyrone with Tech Life. See y'all in the next one. Peace.